Welcome, welcome everyone to tvosj.org. That means the voice of San Joaquin, right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. Whoop, whoop. Love saying that. It makes me so happy. You know, there's a lot of really good and positive changes that are going to be happening here at the radio station. And that means that we're going to be airing two other stations. And one is going to be in Tracy and the other one's going to be in Lodi later on in the future. So we're excited about that because that shows growth right here for your community radio station. And of course, we're KXVS, but we're no longer KXVS. We're now the voice of San Joaquin, which is TVOSJ. Welcome, welcome. I have my guests here, and I'm excited because, you know, this is something that means a lot to me. And this is an event that I used to be part of. And you know what? I am glad that we kind of reached out to each other because I'd like to get right back into this event. And I want to introduce Joan Singson, Director, Population Health Department from the San Joaquin General Hospital, and also mi amiga, of course, that's Roberta Arinaga. Did I get it correct? I hope I did. If not, I'm sure you'll correct me, and Alma Vargas. So welcome, ladies. Welcome to your community radio station.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you?
It's a pleasure to have you here. Now, I know that this event has been in the plannings for quite a while, right?
Yes.
So give me an idea, more or less, when it started. Give me some history on that. Joan, go ahead.
Sure. It actually is part of a whole movement called the Binational Health Week celebration, which happens in all of California, all of the U.S., started out in the 1990s in UC Berkeley, actually.
Wow.
Working with the California Department of Public Health, which at the time was the California Department of Health Services. And they worked with the government of Mexico on a really successful immunization program. And that kind of grew into an effort that addressed basically the health of Mexican nationals who were living on the U.S. side of the border.
Okay.
So it became a movement from there that, you know, made people realize there's so much more than immunization that's really a health need in the community. And that brought a lot of other people together. And they decided that it's more than just the education, the vacunas, if you will, but it's also a lot of bringing people and organizations together to address health. So that's where it started. In San Joaquin County, actually, you know, we should be proud to say that from the get-go, San Joaquin County has been part of this movement.
Yes, it has. I'm so happy to hear that and hear you say it.
So there are very key people that brought it here. You know, George Ortiz, who lives now in Santa Barbara, but is part of California Human Development Program. He was really one of the key organizers here in San Joaquin County, along with Dr. Alvaro Garza. Luis Sanchez, I'm sure you're familiar with him.
Wow.
And as well, John Solis from WorkNet. Mm-hmm. So those are the key, you know, pillars of the movement here in San Joaquin County. They organized, they got different organizations together to where it came to, it wasn't just a week anymore, and it wasn't just an effort to address needs per se, but it's also an excuse to celebrate wellness.
Yes.
And that's where we're at now. In the month of October, it's celebrated across San Joaquin County. There are several different health events that have happened and are still happening. Ours at San Joaquin General is actually the tail end of this month-long celebration.
Wow. Okay. Give me some of the information that, well, you know, from experience, from me partaking in there a while back. I want to say 2015, 2016, and maybe even part of 17. And I loved it. I loved everything about it because it's so important for our community to know what is out there, what resources are out there. And, you know, I'm big on that. I'm big on promoting and helping other organizations really put out their information that is helping other individuals find out whether if they're diabetic, find out if they have high blood pressure, you know, dental. I mean, that is all so important.
Glad
and
to
this
hear.
event here is big. And so I'm just elated that we reconnected again, because this is something that means a lot to me.
That's really
and
good.
it means a lot to a lot of people out there in the community as well. So
Yes.
what are some of the things that we're looking forward to as maybe some vendors? Give us an idea of some of the vendors that are going to be there taking part of the event.
So San Joaquin General Hospital and the San Joaquin County Clinics really have been very engaged in this, and not just with organizing the health event at the hospital, but as well bringing all of its partners in the community together. I'll let Alma and Roberta probably share some of the organizations that
Yes.
are working with us on this.
Wonderful. Share, ladies.
Well, hi there. Yeah, we've been working very diligently in trying to get collaborated with the vendors that have came to the event previously, along with looking for new vendors to basically share what other new information they have available for the community. For this particular event, we're going to have various vendors attend. We'll have AAA, we'll have Health Plan of San Joaquin. We'll have a whole bunch of local San Joaquin County government agencies there to assist people with any resources or information that they may need. We're also going to have, I believe it is Sutter Gold that will be there handing out fresh vegetables and fruits
Wow.
to people.
It is important because I know
It
a lot
is.
of people still today don't eat their veggies like they should. You know,
No,
the
they
vegetables
don't.
are so important.
Right.
But-
And they say even the more raw, the better it is for your body.
But that as well. But it's more likely for the person to be able to eat those necessary food items when they're available to them, especially handing them out to them. So our focus again on the celebration of wellness is targeting, healthy lifestyle, healthy eating. We're going to also have InShape there to help do some Zumba classes.
Oh, everybody loves
So,
Zumba.
we'll have jazzercise. We'll
That's
have
gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll have various different entertainment. We have Franklin cheerleaders coming out
Oh, wonderful.
to help out and get the crowd going and keep it fun and cheery for everybody. So yes, we do have various vendors that will be coming out, and they will also be partaking in the event as far as handouts. Some will be doing blood pressure checks. We have some schools coming out that will be helping with volunteer students. We're so thankful to volunteer students.
Oh my goodness, yes, very valuable.
Shout out to our
Priceless.
volunteers. We're thankful to them. Yes.
Yes, give them a big hand
And especially
because we love
because
volunteers.
yes, they've come before, so they're familiar with it, and we're very excited to be able to collaborate with some old vendors, some new vendors, and make new relationships with everybody out here in our community.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
So, do you have anybody that has radio skills out there? Hint, hint. Only because this is something that I see. I've actually done this before. Take a mic to all the vendors, and I get them to speak about what it is and share what it is that they have there as resources. And when you do that, you go to vendor, you give them that time that they need to explain.
Yeah.
And especially when it is just a conversation, you're just sharing, then they get excited. They're like, wow, I did that. And I was able to put out all that information.
Yeah.
Because information is so critical. And especially a celebration of wellness like this one here, healthy families, healthy communities, that's so important. And when we're able to get on out there and, use communications to communicate with everybody else that is there, then you might catch somebody that just did not know that that's what they offered, right?
That's why
The
we're here
resources.
for communication.
I love the fact that you are here and using your community radio.
Yes.
Information is power, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you ladies have all that information, and so I appreciate it. So let's put some of this information out in español, mujer. Alma, te toca.
Hola, mi nombre es Alma. Estamos promocionando la celebración de Bienestar el octubre 26 de 10 a 2. Vamos a ofrecer servicios médicos para la mujer, el hombre y los niños. Van a haber servicios para la diabetes, van a haber vacunas para la gripa, van a estar haciendo asientos de coche para los niños. Si los niños tienen un asiento de coche y está en mal condición o no tienen, van a estar ofreciendo asientos de coches gratis.
Allí
Ahí.
es. Ay, eso está, pero bien, bien bueno, porque muchas personas a veces no saben si un asiento es bueno para su carrito o no, nomás eso, el asiento bueno para el bebé,
Sí.
porque cada uno de edad,
Ajá.
¿verdad? Tiene algo diferente que uno tiene que tener. Y bueno, pues esa es la ley,
Sí,
¿verdad?
van a estar chequeándolos y van a estar poniéndolos bien. Van a ver 9 diferentes personas haciendo eso del estado.
Ok.
Um,
Qué bien, qué bien. Y todo esto es gratis, ¿verdad?
Todo esto es gratis y para las personas que no tengan aseguranza médica también van a haber diferentes organizaciones que les van a ayudar.
Entonces,
para
¿sí
que-
pueden aplicar ese día?
pueden aplicar y
Ok.
también pueden agarrar el servicio gratis.
Ah,
So, no
qué
tienen
bien.
que pagar, no tienen que estar preocupados por nada, todo va a ser gratis.
Hasta las vacunas de la gripa también.
Hasta las vacunas de la gripa.
Qué bien,
La
qué bien, me
transportación.
encanta.
About the transport.
Hoy también para llegar allí, el autobús, el RTD,
Ajá,
va a estar haciendo rides gratis.
ok, ¿dónde van a empezar? ¿Dónde los van a recoger? ¿Como en el pueblo, aquí en el downtown?
Anywhere.
Puede ser
so-
en cualquier parte que los recojan, pueden estar, van a necesitar un boleto que estamos promocionando, lo pueden agarrar allí mismo donde están las paradas de autobús
Ok.
y con eso pueden ir y regresar para atrás a su casa.
Gratis.
Gratis.
Ay, qué bien, qué bien. Eso es algo que todos tienen que saber, especialmente las personas que no tienen carritos.
Ajá.
Ahora sí tienen un modo para llegar
Sí.
al hospital y regresar a su casa. Qué bien, qué bien. Y otra cosa que me gusta que tienen aquí, bueno, pues la presión de la sangre, la presión de la persona.
presión de la sangre, van a hacer exámenes diabetes.
¿Tienen dental también?
Vamos a tener, no van a hacer servicios, pues vamos a ofrecer servicios como para ayudarles a encontrar servicios dentales,
Ok,
especialmente para los niños.
ok. Y no importa qué edad.
No importa la edad.
Bueno, pues es algo que si tienen preguntas uno puede llamar también, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Ok, pues entonces hay que poner el número de teléfono para las personas que tienen unas preguntas para que así sepan si van a calificar o no. Pero me encanta que todo esto es gratis y esto es algo que muchas familias necesitan ahorita, especialmente las familias que no tienen seguranza. Si no tienen seguranza, pues ¿cómo van a agarrar la ayuda?
Y si no tienes una aseguranza, no hay problema. Va a ser todo gratis. Si necesitan servicios que requieren más atención, las clínicas ese día van a estar haciendo servicios gratis para ellos.
Ok, qué bien. Salud de mujer, salud de hombre, de niño sano. Ok, eso está bien. Hay que poner el número de teléfono para si tienen preguntas. Ponga
El número de teléfono que
Anótenlo.
tenemos es 209-468-5605.
Y esto va a ser para el sábado, octubre el 26 a las 10 de la mañana hasta las 2 de la tarde. Qué bien, qué bien. Esta celebración va a ser, pero padrísimo porque es de bienestar, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Familias saludables, comunidades saludables. ¿Quién no quiere eso? Bueno,
Sí, pero dejaron estos flyers ahí la fiesta mexicana, restaurante.
folletos?
Ajá.
¿pueden
sí.
recogerlos ahí?
Ajá, y también la tienda, y fui a la carnicería ahí también, y la, ¿cómo se dice? Laundromat, ahí como en la esquina,
¿lavandería?
a la calle 6,
Ok.
y El Dorado.
Ok.
So, sí puedo agarrarlos ahí, si quieren,
Ok.
si no tiene transportación.
Otra vez, eso es algo importante si quieren recoger un folleto para que tengan toda la información que se necesita que saber para este evento, también se puede. El número de teléfono que tengo aquí es para checar los coches. Es 209-468-7078, otra vez 209-468-7078. Pero si tienen otras preguntas para otras cosas que van a pasar para ese día, ¿qué número van a poder marcar?
Para cualquier pregunta pueden marcar al 209-468-5605. Para los coches, si quieren hacer cita, no tienen que hacer cita, pero si quieren hacer cita, el número es el 209-468-7078. Y
Okay.
también van a estar ofreciendo clases de Zumba, van a hacer otras clases para la gente que quiera acompañarnos.
Ese ejercicio que no quiere ejercicio, a bailar, ¿verdad? A mí me encanta porque es como baile, ¿verdad? Ok, pues todo esto va a pasar en el SJ County Clinic, Clinic Circle. Está ubicada en 500 West Hospital Road en French Camp. Ahí es donde va a estar el hospital.
En
Bueno,
el
el
hospital.
domicilio es lo que a veces unas personas que no saben dónde está el hospital, así lo pueden encontrar. Otra vez va a ser el sábado, octubre el 26 a las 10 de la mañana hasta las 2. Es una buena celebración de bienestar. Familias saludables, comunidades saludables para el 2019. ¿Qué otras actividades me puedes decir que tienen? ¿Tienen actividades para niños y familias?
Sí, van a haber diferentes actividades para niños y para la familia. Van a ver diferentes organizaciones que van a estar ahí presentes, ayudando y dando información para la comunidad.
Ok. Entonces, ¿qué más podemos decir? Estoy queriendo encontrar más información para pasarle a toda la gente. Bueno, si tienen preguntas, ustedes pueden llamar porque este número es muy importante. Apúntenlo porque así pueden compartir este número de teléfono para sus familias, para sus amigos, todas las personas que ustedes sienten o que conocen que necesitan algo de ayuda, ¿verdad? En la área de salud. Y bueno, pues el teléfono que tengo aquí es 209-468-5605. Otra vez el número 209-468-5605. Ok.
También van a estar ofreciendo servicios de trabajo. Va a haber una organización que va a estar haciendo servicios de trabajo.
Entonces
van a
para si
estar
alguien
recruiting.
si no tiene un trabajito, uno puede aplicar.
Sí,
Ok, puede traer su
una de las
resume,
agencias.
traiga su letrita de toda su experiencia de trabajo para que así pueda compartir también allí. Está bien. A ver, a lo mejor yo voy para allá a agarrar un part-time job. Okay, ahora en inglés. So let's go back in English and let's cover it in English because I love covering it in Spanish because there's so many bilingual people, individuals out there in the community that would like it in their language. So now let's cover it in English. Okay, some of the medical services that are going to be taking place. One of them is the women's health. And one I'm big on is making sure that you are not one of those numbers that end up getting cancer in the breast. And that's something that I think, matter of fact, this month is preventable breast cancer, right?
Breast cancer.
So this is something that is so important to me. Only because I have a best friend that she had to go through the whole process, and she did not lose one, but she lost both breasts, and that just hurts my heart. But she's a fighter. She came up fighting, and she is beautiful today and raising her son, and is happy still to be with us because she was so scared that she might lose her life, right?
Yes,
But
and our message
caught it
for
on
those
time.
women really
Caught
is,
it on time, and let me tell you, she is living
Yeah.
today and watching her son grow.
yeah.
And that is a blessing. So let's talk about the other medical services that you have there. Whoever?
Sure. So you mentioned breast cancer. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Early detection is really key in preventing any untoward, crisis regarding breast cancer. A lot of it is preventable or caught early. There are interventions that could help women,
Yes.
and as well.
Gotta have that mammogram, right? That's important.
Exactly,
At least
exactly.
once a month, get yourself checked.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah, and we will also
I
be
mean, a
teaching
year.
women how to do breast self-exams. So
Okay.
that they know how their body feels. And they
And
know
that's so
when
important.
something isn't right, when they might have to go to a provider to get it checked. So on top of that, we're also doing cervical cancer screenings. Again,
Very important
women's
again.
health.
Yes.
There are a number of other things that we will also provide for women and as well men because men's reproductive health is just as important.
That's right.
We will have counseling on men's reproductive health, including vasectomies,
Okay.
at this particular event. And we will also be addressing sexually transmitted disease.
Yes.
We will be talking about adult health and adult wellness altogether. So it's not just your blood pressure or your hypertension or your diabetes, but it's also things like injury prevention, for
Yes.
example, right?
Yes.
So many of us forget to care for ourselves that way, and it's really important to think about it. Well child exams are always critical. There's immunizations for our children. There are other types of health exams that are critical for especially the very young ones.
Okay.
And then we also have screenings that will take place outside of the clinic. So on the day of the event, our clinics are going to be open.
Oh, wonderful.
Our doctors are
Wow.
going to be there. Our
Okay.
providers are going to be there for this. But outside, there will be health screening booths as well. So the basic health screenings of blood pressure, blood glucose or blood sugar tests, vision and and hearing type tests, and all of that. Right?
Heart health as well.
Yes, and then if needed, they can be sent over to the clinic to see a provider. So those are being provided for, and of course, at the event outside, there will be a lot of informational and educational booths that will be set up. And as Alma said in English, in Spanish, which I will translate in English, there will be some nutrition education programs. There are organizations that are actually bringing in not just nutrition, but as well samples of food and food that they can take home with them. And they will be taught how to prepare food in a healthy way.
So let's talk about some of the healthy eating sample foods that's going to be provided. More and more people are turning towards vegetables, kale, but they're also turning to vegetables that do not have any pesticides whatsoever. So, organic, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That is, I know it's expensive, so I'm thinking, how do you afford to pay for organic when you can't even afford sometimes to pay for your medical?
Right.
And so I know that there's programs out there where you can get free food, and this is one of them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, again, Sutter Gold will be coming out, and they will be giving out like lettuce heads, zucchini, cucumber, tomatoes, avocados, onions, garlic. Again, it's basic fruits and vegetables, pears, apples, oranges. And they'll give you a plate. You take a survey, like a little quiz, if you will, and they'll ask you the questions. And they also have a class you can take. If you're not able to take the survey, you can take a class. It's just a little class that they'll go over with you to kind of teach you about healthy eating, healthy lifestyle. They'll give you a plate. The plate will basically portion size itself out. And after that, you're welcome to grab as much as you're willing to eat, as much as you can eat.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
It is.
So in that is important because so many people still today, I know that they have certain eating habits, and sometimes they turn to too much of the junk food. I'm one, sometimes I'm scared to eat junk food, and you probably see how skinny I am, but that's one thing that I'm noticing, that when I do eat certain foods, my hands, look what's happening to my hands. This is major. This is something that is taking place in my body, and I notice that when I consume certain foods, my hands really hurt.
Yeah.
And they're starting to bend. My fingers are starting to go in a different direction. So that's kind of rheumatoid arthritis. But when I notice that happens, is certain foods that we consume and that I consume in my body. And so it's imperative to me to try to find out how to correct this. And, what is it that I have to do to be able to keep it from getting worse? And I know that part of it is giving up certain foods, and starting a new diet, and see if I can correct this. So it's important and imperative to me because I want to still be able to, report. And, I want to be able to still be able to get on that keyboard and on the computer to report stories or anything that's coming up. And sometimes when this happens, it might get to the point where I might not be able to type anymore. And that's really stressful for me. Stress is another thing. And
Yes.
then another, it's,
Yes.
it's one of the number one, well, I don't want to say killer, but it's the beginning, right?
Yes, and it affects definitely blood pressure for one, right? Our cardiac health, diabetes is, really impacted by stress as well.
Leads to depression.
And a number of other things, yes. And at the event, we will also go through just overall wellness exercises, things that people can do that doesn't cost money, that doesn't have to be a gym doesn't require a gym membership, but will enable them to really help themselves with regards taking care of their stress levels.
Yes.
And I also wanted to kind of touch a little bit on organic food and what you had mentioned earlier. I think that, one of the things that is key for people to also think about is that food doesn't have to be expensive. Organic may be expensive, but think of your farmers markets and, locations that actually sell pesticide-free.
Mm-hmm.
Or reduce pesticide use
Yes,
in
that's
farms
what
or
I'm
gardens,
finding.
commercial gardens.
Yes.
Because sometimes when we purchase from big box stores is where we tend to get more of the pesticide, heavy pesticide use, farm resources, right? So, and again, there's so many of us. We live in a beautiful county here. We
Yes, we
live in
do.
a rich county in terms of
Agriculture,
agriculture.
number one. Yes.
So, you stick something in the ground, it grows.
Yes.
So try
Yes.
backyard gardening or front yard or even little pot, type gardening.
Yes. Oh, I have oranges.
everything
Believe me,
helps.
I have even avocados in the back, and I just it's lovely when you're able to grow your own garden, and pick your own produce.
Exactly.
And enjoy it whenever the tree's full, and I'm just like, wow, this is
Right.
great. So, you know what? I'm glad that we dove into conversation about some of these subjects because this is important to talk about. And since this event, Celebration of Wellness, Healthy Families, Healthy Communities, I mean, you're right on in what you're offering and what you're doing for the community. And I applaud you. I applaud you for what, the hospital has been doing for so long. And this is, the San Joaquin General Hospital in French Camp, so everyone knows. It's imperative to come on out on Saturday, October the 26th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't miss it. There's a lot of freebies. This is a lot of screening. This is so important because it saves lives.
It does,
You know,
especially if
it
you don't
saves
have
lives.
a doctor. If you haven't seen one in a long time and you have the day off, because for a lot of times people don't go to the doctor because they're working. So take advantage of the free health event
All the
and
freebies.
free transportation.
Yes, and not only that, but the entertainment too.
Yes.
Those ladies are going to be dancing. They're going to be doing a little. What is it called? I almost said jazzercise, but
Yeah, we're
it's
gonna have
similar.
that too.
Zumba.
Okay, Zumba and jazzercise. Okay.
Yep.
A lot of fun. And if there's going to be activities for the whole family and the children, well, bring your families and friends over. This is going to be really neat.
Yeah.
¿Quieres decir un poquito en español?
So, el octubre 26, acompáñenos. Vamos a estar en las clínicas del Hospital San Joaquín de 10 a 2. No olviden de traer a toda su familia. Van a haber diferentes servicios en eventos gratis. No dejen esta oportunidad ir, especialmente si no tienen aseguranza. Van a haber muchos servicios y muchas agencias ayudándoles.
No se lo pierden, va a ser sábado, octubre el 26, 10 de la mañana hasta las 2 de la tarde. Otra vez en el San Joaquin General Hospital, en el hospital en French Camp, 500 en el West Hospital Road. Ok, ahora tienen la información, pero también el número de teléfono si tienen unas preguntas, 209-468-7856. Otra vez el número, 209-468-7856. Y también tienen website, ¿verdad? También el website le puedo dar, a ver, JSING SONY, a ver, es sjh.org. Así los pueden encontrar también en la computer. Si tienen una computer y quieren más información, así pueden agarrarla. Ok, bueno, pues muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much, ladies. It's been a pleasure to
Thank
have you
you.
here.
Thank you.
All of you are so knowledgeable, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you,
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you for having
And
us.
I know it's going to be quite a success. I'm going to keep promoting it until Saturday comes. So, hey,
Thank you.
Thank you
bravo,
for
bravo
having
for
us.
everything you do.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm going to give the phone number in English. So yes, the 2019 Celebration of Wellness, Healthy Families, Healthy Communities will be taking place at the San Joaquin General Hospital, and that is Saturday, October the 26th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. More information on that, please give them a call at 209-468-7856, 209-468-7856, or you could even email Jay Singson,
Singson?
and that is at sjgh.org. Okay, any last words, any shout outs or thank yous, acknowledgments? Right now it's time to do it.
Sure. I just wanted to also invite folks to visit our clinics. We do have community clinics in Stockton at Hazelton, 1601.
That's right.
1414 North California Street. French Camp, of course, where the hospital is. And then in Manteca, 283 Spreckles Avenue in Manteca along Norman Drive. If you can't make the health fair, visit us at one of the clinics. We do provide preventive care. See you there.
That is wonderful. Okay. Thank you,
Thank you.
ladies. Thank you for making today special. Okay, you heard it right here on the Voice of San Joaquin. And yes, you are listening to Noticias y Algo Más with Betty Ramirez on Sabor Latino. Thank you so much for tuning in. I shall see you tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on your community radio station. Remember, we're community inspired, member supported, volunteer powered. All right, the Voice of San Joaquin.